please welcome Executive Vice President, Nissan Motor Company Limited, and Chairman, Nissan North America, Jose Munoz.
Good morning. Welcome, everyone. 1 year ago, Nissan President and CEO, Mr. Carlos Ghosn, stood on this stage and introduced the world to the 2016 Titan XD, which just went on sale here in North America. We call this truck the American Titan because it was designed in California, engineered right here in Michigan, powered by Tennessee and Indiana, and assembled in Mississippi. Last night, America said hello to the heavy-duty pickup truck during the National College Championship football game with the debut of Titan XD advertising. Next, our Canton, Mississippi assembly plant will begin building this truck with its new 5.6-liter V8 gasoline engine, which is a product of our engine plant in Decker, Tennessee. Later this year, the Titan XD Crew Cab will be joined by additional models, including King Cab and a Standard Cab. Still, that is only part of the story. Titan is not only a truck with multiple configurations, it is in fact two trucks. Soon, the Titan XD will be joined by this all-new Nissan Titan, our entry in the traditional light-duty full-size pickup market. When the Titan lineup is complete with 2 frame size, 3 cabs, 3 bed lengths, and 3 engines, it will cover more than 85% of the truck market, a 30% increase over the previous generation Titan. But this morning, I want to speak to the bigger picture, the importance of trucks overall to Nissan today and in the future. Over the last several years, Nissan has outperformed the industry in all major segments except one, full-size pickup trucks. With this new Titan XD, Nissan is fully committed to the full-size pickup business, as well as the commercial vehicle segment, where we are following a similar path of methodical, incremental growth. Nissan now has 6 vehicles in our truck CV lineup, and this will prove to be an important building block for our success in the long run. As you can see with this Titan Warrior concept, our eyes are always looking forward. The Warrior concept represents our design team's vision of the creative potential for the Titan and of Nissan's potential in the truck market. Not just a design exercise, it is a grand expression of the limitless boundaries that customers may explore behind the wheel of the new Titan. That simple idea sums up Nissan's long history of pushing the envelope and furthering automotive design and engineering, from our original 510, 240C, GTR, to our new Titan XD. In calendar year 2015, Nissan made remarkable progress towards our stated goal of 10% US market share. In North America, overall, the Nissan brand sold a record 1.8 million units last year and grew our business 9%, with record volume in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. We introduced fresh products in every critical segment, and we beat the industry average in our percentage of sales increase. For 8 of the past 9 years, we have grown in the US market, and our brand value is still on the rise. As always, it all comes down to great products, and our aggressive program of product innovations will continue in 2016. Thank you for being with us this morning. Happy New Year. I hope you'll be sure to join us in February in Chicago for more exciting news. Thank you very much.
Jose Munoz is now available for a photo opportunity on the main stage.
Now with us to discuss what we just saw from Nissan, we've got Pete Bigelow from Autoblog. Now, I've got to say straight off the bat, Pete, I love it. I love that truck. The Titan Warrior, what do you think?
I'd have to agree. I think it's kind of a long time coming for a Titan lineup that has looked, frankly, plain in times past.
Yep.
This really, just the concept at this point, but really builds on that fun off-road enthusiast truck brand.
It's not something. I mean, it's not something that's necessarily new because we have seen Ford do it with the Raptor, and we've got the Ram Rebel as well, which is kind of a similar sort of deal. The Warrior, it's very bold. It's a bold name. If you're going to go with a fancy-looking truck, you might as well call it something like Warrior. But it's got this huge stance. It's 6 inches wider. It sits way up taller. Do you see potentially this ever actually coming to market?
Yeah, I really do, because I think, just like you said, there are the Ford and Ram and Silverado products out there, and if Nissan is going to keep pace with those leaders in the truck segment, I think that they really do need to bring a vehicle like this to the market. So I would not be surprised to see this concept become reality at some point relatively soon.
We were talking before this about, is it worth it for a company like this to try and go into a market that's already, like you were just mentioning, you already got people that are already in this. Is it worth it for them to chip away at that market? But looking at that truck, I think that could draw a Ford owner over. I think that could draw a Chevy owner over, because that's a good-looking vehicle.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Because obviously the big announcement is, it's an American truck. So if
it's very American.
It might not necessarily be a typical American brand, but if you're looking at buying American, it doesn't really get much more American. That's designed, sourced, built.
California,
Absolutely.
Tennessee, Michigan. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yes. I think that the profit margin in the pickup segment is so much bigger that it probably is worth it for Nissan to continue to chip away, like you said, at the leaders in the pickup trucks, because it's going to be financially worthwhile, and I think it's probably a car that pickup truck enthusiasts will appreciate. I mean, like you guys said, it's a good-looking truck.
I noticed on the interior they've got this kind of like it's like a burnt orange kind of interior. It's not the first time I've seen this, though, even though this is a concept. I've got a buddy who's got a brand new 2016 Tacoma. They've got that kind of burnt orange interior. Is this something that we're seeing more of as well? People going with that sort of that brushed metal, but with colours in the interior as opposed to the regular?
Absolutely. I think you've seen it go from the exterior to the interior over the last 2 years, and that burnt orange color, they all have their own proprietary names for it, but it really is a very popular color in the segment right now, and it's interesting to see it in this concept, and I almost worry that by the time they bring it to production, maybe that color will have passed,
we'll
but
be
right now
it
is very popular, yes.
Okay, obviously the Titan XD has been very popular so far. Do you think the Warrior is a massive departure from that, or is it more a paint job and just a couple of extra performance parts?
No, I think it's more than just a couple of extra throw-ons there. I think it is that more fun, really aggressive off-road looking vehicle.
Yep. I noticed that they're priding themselves now on doing a lot of different options as well. 2 frame sizes. I guess they're going to have single cab, dual cab, and extended cab offerings as well.
It does look like they've really flushed out the lineup, as they probably need to look at the F-150 or some of those other trucks where there's really, a dozen different options available, if not more. And I think this will help Nissan compete in a broader sense.
Yeah. The gunmetal, it's like a matte gunmetal grey, I think works fantastic, especially with the black accents.
Oh, yeah.
Headlights, though, very, very F-150 or Raptor-ish, would you say?
I have to take a second look at it. I didn't notice the headlights to start.
A couple of things I was just looking at. I was like, okay, I mean, it's hard to make a truck look different, I guess. But
well, it's interesting just overall, I'd say even beyond the truck segment, how automakers are really using headlights now to differentiate. And it's not just the design of the headlight, it's the functionality where you have your brights turn on and off automatically, or you have the headlights that move as you steer in one direction or another. Like the headlight itself is a very interesting new part of the car where most people kind of maybe roll their eyes at, it's a headlight, but they're really a game changer in some ways.
In a way, it us't to be the grille that would be the identifying mark now, but sometimes I guess, like you say, Audi sort of kind of started that deal with the LED lines underneath, and
very
then
much so.
it's instantly recognizable, so maybe they're using that as their calling card nowadays.